Okay, it says we're live. Wonder if it is on YouTube yet. Seconds there. Is there anybody out there? Oh yeah, it says I'm live. Cool. Guess I'll do that here too. Remember to hit mute before it echoes. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hello, everybody. Hi, Deb. How are you tonight? Hi, Joanne. Yeah, I'm running late, Joanne. So how are you two tonight? Oh man, I've been on too many lives lately. I'm sitting here wondering why the comments are coming in on the bottom of the chat on StreamYard. Well, duh, it's StreamYard, not Restream, dummy. Oh, I'm always up this late, Deb. Ask Joanne. Yeah, Squirrel was live. Mike's Fishing Home was live. Uh, where was it we were at before that, Joanne? Oh, John's live. Yeah. Did Squirrel have troll problems? Two of the times I was at his live, he got slammed with trolls. Anyhow, you want to come up on panel, Deb? I'd love to have you up there on panel for at least a few minutes. No. Okay, Deb. Oh, are you done with school then for the year? Oh, hi, Zeb. How's Zeb been? I haven't talked to him in a long time. You're off for the summer. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I was at 189 subs the other night. Really freaked me out. And then right before I started this live, I went to YouTube to try and figure some stuff out. And overnight, I got to 193. Wow. Well, you wouldn't be camping if you was here, Deb. We get to start June off here in Ohio with a low temperature of 42 degrees. That's ridiculous. I don't ever recall it being this cold on the 1st of June. Yeah, I had to turn my furnace back on, Joanne. And you go around the day, make sure nothing's sitting on top of vents or anything. I had to wear my long underwear today to go shopping. Ye freaking off. Last day of May and I'm wearing long underwear. That's not right. Hi, Squirrel. I seen you was live, Squirrel, but I was kind of busy elsewhere. I had it playing on my laptop for a while. Hi, Zeb. Want to come up on panel, Squirrel? And Joanne, I haven't heard from Steve yet. I hope he made it there all right. Yeah, you're welcome to come up, Squirrel. I'm just not going to post the link at the top of chat. I'll just drop it as I need it and then get rid of it afterwards. I'll only leave this up for about a minute, Squirrel. I keep telling people all that 2 years ago that I seen things in the basement I don't ever want to see again. The less time that link's on screen, the less chance I'll see things like that. Ah. Hey, there he is. Yeah, that is Squirrel. Cool.
How you doing?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. How you doing? Now you can get rid of your link if you want. I don't know how to do all that.
Yeah, I already did it. On StreamYard it shows, but you and I are the only two reading it. So
Yeah.
I've been running most of your lives on my laptop while I've been
Oh, that's good.
Steve's lives and different things.
That's good. Yeah, Joanne was there earlier. She just told me that you were live.
Yeah, I was hoping to get live about 10, but then things got pushed back and I had to make cigarettes. And it was after 11 and Mike's fishing home went live and I wanted to stop and talk to him.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, Wendy was there. So I got to talk to her for a minute. That was cool.
Oh, alrighty. Mike Fishing Home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy.
And you know Wendy.
Yeah, I know Wendy. She's
Yeah,
at
I
the
think that's
day.
where I met you at was at Wendy's.
Yeah, that's Wendy's Southern Sown and Grown.
Yep.
I know her.
And she was there. That was cool.
Now, what's it about Steven? What about him?
His son's getting married. Well, got married today.
Oh,
He had to drive from Missouri back up to Wisconsin.
oh, geez, that's a nice drive.
Yeah. He did a live on the way there. He was about halfway when he shut his live down.
I never caught it.
We haven't heard from him yet, but he's been pretty
I never
busy.
caught his live stream on his way up there. I never caught it. I never got his notifications.
Yeah, he might not have made it public or something.
Did you do a video on it or something?
I don't know. I just know he was live and Shawnee and me was the only two there.
Oh, all right.
Got to talk to Donna.
Donna?
Yeah, Steve was driving, so Donna was holding the phone.
Oh.
They were looking for a Walmart to get a new phone adapter thing for on the dashboard.
Right.
And a pillow for Donna. She was tired.
Yeah, I need to get myself a new phone myself. But I'm on this
late at night.
nonsense. Yeah, I'm on this prepaid nonsense. I need to get off of that.
Yep, well, this is the first of my 23 hours.
All right.
My time starts over on the 25th every month.
Joanne says, I was asleep, I think. I can read your chat too.
Yeah. They got a new feature on here.
Oh, they do? They have a new beach?
Oh, it's not available in the free plan. Okay.
Oh, what's that?
You can put that chat that's on the side here, you can put it on the screen so it can be seen here and on YouTube on the screen.
Oh, you mean like down here on the bottom where you can read it?
No, it pastes a big thing up across the the side of the screen here.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of a ghost image. You can see through it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because if you want the people to see the chat or stuff, all you have to do is just chat, hit the person's on the chat, and then it'll pop up, and then you just take it away. That's
Now,
on Twitter.
Joanne needs to go to a grocery store. What the?
Yeah, I see that.
Last month, Folgers coffee was $7.99.
Jeez.
$12.99 this month,
Oh, jeez. When
and
did you go?
it was on sale at $12.99.
For $7.99.
Same size can, same exact coffee.
At what place?
Come on now, that's like a $5 increase. What the hell? Well, $4 increase. What the hell?
You said it was $7.99.
Last month, yeah. I'm glad I bought a couple extra ones last month.
That's that's a $7 increase from 7 to 12.
It's too much, yeah. Well, $7.99 is $8.
And what type of coffee is it? Folgers?
Yeah, it's not a fancy coffee. It's just freaking Folgers, you know.
Oh yeah. I wonder how much Maxwell House will be.
About the same price.
About the same price.
Yep. Like, what the heck?
I have some coffee up here, but I don't touch it. It's too strong. Way too strong for me.
Well, the darker the coffee, the less caffeine is in it.
Yeah, I know, but that coffee up there, what I have, is really, really strong.
If it's a lighter blend, it's got a lot of caffeine in it.
Oh, I imagine.
The longer they roast it, the less caffeine there is, and the
Right.
darker green color.
This
Yeah,
is by Folgers.
that was How It's Made. That was on How It's Made.
All right.
I was watching an episode of that where they were talking to the vice president in charge of marketing for Kona coffee, that really expensive stuff that's grown in Hawaii.
Oh, I never heard of that.
And they went through the whole thing, you know, picking it, roasting it, everything, explaining everything the whole way. It was pretty cool.
But can you get it? Can you buy it here?
And the price of everything. Oh, yeah. Joanne.
Can you buy the coffee here?
Joanne.
Chocolate.
I went to the store yesterday, bought a bunch of groceries, forgot my grocery list, so I didn't get them all. I bought 4 of these. They're freaking $3 each. It's $12 worth of candy bars.
Jeez.
Well, no, it's the only thing like that I buy for myself. I don't eat other
Right.
things, you know. Well, I got home and I didn't have them. When I was checking out, I wasn't at a regular cash register. There was a line there, and a courtesy booth lady or whatever it is up front there, you know,
Right.
all for people to come over. So I went over and put my stuff up on her little counter. Well, I didn't notice it, and she didn't notice it. But that brown package on a brown counter, it got overlooked by both of us.
Well, she did scan it.
Yeah, she scanned it, but then being brown, she just didn't get it into the bag.
Oh.
Didn't notice until after I had left. Well, I called them right after figuring out that I didn't have the candy bars, and they said, "Oh yeah, you left it. Yeah, you know, come in, we'll give it, you know, no problem." Today I went back to the courtesy booth. Different lady was there, and I said, "I'm here for my candy bars." She said, "Oh yeah, okay, here." Cool.
After you paid for them.
Yeah, she scanned them and I paid for them.
but you forgot him.
Yep. Well, her boss was bugging the crap out of her. One of the other cashier ladies come running by grabbing everybody's trash cans
Oh,
because one of the customers swore she smelled poop.
oh, jeez. I think she might have been near the bathroom.
I think it might have been her. She probably smelled like poop, you know? But that other cashier was there, you know, explaining that and picking up trash cans. And between all that, it just got overlooked, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, the drug mart was really good about it. Yeah, no problem.
right. That's good. Yeah, a lot of people are in here chit chatting away.
Yeah, can't go without chocolate.
Yes, don't forget it.
Well, I buy 4 of them there every month, you know?
That's right. I mean, how old was his son, Steve's boy? How old was he?
I'm not sure.
I thought you might know that.
Don't think he's ever mentioned it. He's not young, I don't think.
Oh,
Not 18 or anything. He's probably in his 20s.
all righty. I haven't seen him for a while either.
Yeah. You subbed to Steve's Misfit Mania channel?
Yeah, I'm subbed to that channel.
Make sure you are, because he had shut it down and then restarted it back up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He's been doing lives several times a week.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. In fact, I looked at that today. He's been doing about 4 lives a week last couple of weeks.
All right. And he came up on one of my live streams some time ago. When I was on StreamYard. And he said he'll probably ship me a metal detector. I think it was called a boundary hunter.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see.
Oh,
We'll wait and see.
a lot of Civil War stuff went on in Missouri.
Oh, I know. I know there's a bunch of. All you gotta do is get permission.
Oh, something I want to ask you.
What's that?
There was some people talking about metal detectors on a live stream I was at.
All right.
And it got me to thinking. What's the difference between a small coil and a larger coil? Is it just like the amount of time your beep is? Or does it penetrate deeper? Or
Okay, when you have a smaller coil, probably gonna be about about like that, but the bigger coil is like a little bigger, about that big around.
Yeah.
It'll be the same thing, but it'll give you more depth in the ground, how deep it is.
a bigger one will give you more depth then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of figured it would, but
And then
what do I know?
to learn your tones and how you're gonna put your metal detector too. Like if you want to make it for coins, you put it for coins.
Yeah.
If you want to make it for, I don't know if it has relics or whatever, you put that on there. If you want to find relics and stuff.
Yeah,
Silver.
different types of metal would interact with that magnetic field differently. Yeah.
Well, the one I have, it's just a practice mode. I mean, I know the tones and everything. That's what it is. Because it has if it's like a piece of iron, it'll show me. It'll tell me it's a piece of iron.
Yeah.
Now with the quarters, they'll bring up anywhere between a 25 to 26 on the metal detector. Those are your quarters. Your pennies will bring up like a 78 to 80. Your nickels and your dimes are probably better. Must be like a 90. Because it rings up a little higher.
You know, different types of metal.
So that's how I know. That's how I know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's fun to go out metal detect. It's fun.
Have you ever used one underwater?
No, I haven't.
Wonder how far into the, gravel and stuff at the bottom of a creek. How far that would.
With them,
Hi, Arlene.
you got to find
Arlene's
a
here.
metal detector that will stand water. Then you have to buy a scoop, like a sand scoop. That's what you got to use. It's like a sand scoop and get into the gravel.
Yeah, I kind of figured water would really stop a radio signal pretty well,
No, not really.
or a magnetic signal.
As long as it's waterproof. With a metal detector, as long as it's waterproof.
Yeah, I watch a guy over in Tasmania that sometimes snorkels, other times he puts on scuba gear and picks through the cracks in the rocks.
Uh-huh.
Pulls all the loose light stuff off the top, and you find gold in the cracks once in a while. I was just wondering, if you had a metal detector, couldn't you tell which ones had gold in them and which didn't?
There are some metal detectors that you can use underwater with the scuba gear. Excuse me, sorry. It's like a yellow with a handle on it, and it has an open end, and you just put your scuba gear on and you start metal detecting in the water while you're scuba diving.
Yeah.
And it will ring because it's waterproof.
Probably make it a lot easier to figure out which crack to uncover and which, forget, because there's no gold in the sense moving all that overburden off.
Now, if you want to go prospecting, then you have to use a gold pan.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I haven't.
Got one in the closet up there.
I haven't tried it yet.
I wish Gold Beaver would put their stuff on YouTube. Arr. Have you been watching any of the old Gold Beaver shows that was on Outdoor Channel?
Oh yeah.
They'll teach you how to pan.
Oh, is that on regular cable TV or is that on YouTube?
Yeah, that's on cable.
Oh, all right.
They won't put their stuff on YouTube, and it bums me out.
Oh, they won't.
Talk to Mobile Tech today, Deb. He was at John's Live.
Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile Tech's an old guy we know.
Oh.
He rebuilds really old campers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, him and his new dog's doing good.
Oh, that's all right. That's good. So you're using the free version, ain't you?
Yeah, Joanne was talking to him, Deb.
That's good. Let's see. We got Deb in here. We still got Joanne and Texas Lady. Oh, how you doing, Arlene? Didn't see you up there.
Yeah, Arlene was here.
She was up there earlier, about 12:28, when she commented.
Oh, hey, Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
How you doing, Brenda?
Yeah, Mobile Tech smacked a bunch of trolls over at John's Live.
Oh, did they?
They weren't really bad trolls. They were just kids having fun. But some of their comments were,
Pretty bad.
not really acceptable. So
That's what you knock them out for.
yeah, Mobile Tech just banned them all.
Your moderator would do that. We'll ban them all. We've been to all the kids.
Hi, Jan.
So how you doing, Jan?
Tell the boss I said hi.
So how you doing, Brenda?
Brenda's at Jan's house.
Jan, I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Simply Jan's Homestead.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know Jan.
yeah, I know her. That's why I want to figure out who that was. Like, who in the world is Jan? Until you said simply Jan's Homestead. Then I knew who she is.
Yep. I'm going to shut my camera off for a minute.
That's all right. Just put up here with your avatar up there. I can do the same thing with mine. Just like so. Boop, just like that. Would be a avatar show. Would be an avatar show. How about that? Who's buffering? Somebody said somebody's buffering.
Is it buffering for anybody else? Not buffering here.
It ain't up in here. I didn't see anything. Why isn't Arlene blue?
What?
She said, "Why isn't Arlene blue?"
Oh, I can't have that. Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Back
Arlene.
up.
She was in here a while ago.
Yeah, I'll get to her. You know, need to make Zeb blue too.
Zed.
Zeb.
Oh, Zeb.
Yeah, I trust him.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta trust people. Give them moderators.
Yeah, I've known Zeb and Deb before I met you guys, you and Wendy and them.
Yeah.
There was somebody from one of her lives that mentioned Wendy's channel and Steve's channel. Carpo Brodus is here. How you doing, Carpo?
Carpo. How you pronounce that?
Carpo Brodus. He's from Perth, Australia.
Oh, all right. Well, you get a lot of people from different areas.
That's one of the nice things about YouTube.
Yeah, you get a lot of different people in here.
Anytime, Zeb.
I seen him, Zeb. I seen him in there if I came up. I seen him in here. Yeah, I'm subscribed to so many channels. It's not even funny. I hate this mute this mic, guys. For the time being, just trying to get along with the chat here.
Can't believe I didn't realize that Arlene wasn't blue. One of the best moderators I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can also do managing moderators too. You know that.
Yeah, oh, there's some here.
I only got one right now as a managing moderator. I only got one right now.
I think I got 6 people listed as managing mods.
Oh, you have 2?
Desert Deb is one of them.
Oh, all right. She's a managing moderator?
Yep. Oh yeah, I trust her. No problem. Oh yeah, I can't have Arlene here and her not be able to post links. Come on now.
Yeah.
She'll get itchy fingers and leave.
You think?
Yeah. Every time I see her in a live stream, she's posting links.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm just a bit slow on the uptake tonight, Arlene. It's been a long day.
I thought you wanted me to stand out. That's funny. That's funny. almost 1 o'clock my time. But you're going through here, and I'm just reading the chat as I go.
Well, Deb,
They just cause trouble.
I've been pretty lucky so far. There hasn't been any mod trouble.
Yeah, you have moderators in here, and managing moderators.
And you can't really say what went on with Anna and DK. That's really not mod trouble.
Right.
They banned each other, and then eventually, Anna couldn't see DK's comments for like a year. No matter what they did, that was their own fault. They were just playing around,
Right. I got a couple more people live. I'm not going to it. I'm gonna subscribe too.
Yep. Have a good day, Carpo. I had your live running last night, I think it was.
Yeah, I had one going. I had one going last night. I was on for about at least an hour and a half.
Well, Carpo had one last night. He was driving somewhere. I had it playing on my laptop while I was at Brenda's. I can play 2 on my laptop.
You can play 2 lives at once?
Yeah, it's got the picture-in-a-picture thing.
Yeah.
And both of them, the audio goes out on both of them. Put the headphones on, you hear both lives. So.
Oh, geez.
So it should, it should give watch time to both channels.
Oh, that's good. Listening to both lives at the same time.
You're behaving just fine, Joanne.
She says, I don't know how to behave. I think I've heard of her before. Texas Lady. I think I've heard of her before.
Yeah, her name's Carla.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she's come to Wendy's, and who else is live? A couple other lives that you probably have been to.
Cause I think I've seen her a couple times.
Yeah, I know, Deb. I need to figure out how to use electronic money. I've never bought anything online.
Never?
Never. I pay cash,
Oh.
I'm old school. But I need to. I set up a second bank account. I put $1,000 in. Took me a while to save that up, but I put $1,000 in. And I need to get online and buy some clothes and a bunch of other crap. And I also need something like a PayPal kind of account, yes.
Yeah, you just put that on your phone on a PayPal.
I don't own a cell phone, don't want a cell phone, can't afford a cell phone, don't want a cell phone.
You don't want one?
Nope. Don't want one.
Well, you could probably put PayPal on your computer.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to
You have
time
PayPal.
out someday and sit down and figure out how to do it.
Yeah, you got PayPal, you got Venmo, you got Cash App. It depends on what you want to use. So you got just look around and download it. That's all you got to do.
There's a lot of different things like that. Buy me a coffee.
That's the only thing I know is PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. That's the only thing I know. That's all I know.
Well, if they don't take cash, I don't buy from them.
I have PayPal on mine on my phone.
Any store ever tell me they're not accepting cash? Well, it's bye. Won't make no money off me no more.
Yeah. But you gotta learn to do stuff online now. You gotta learn how to do that.
Yeah, I got to travel 40 miles to find a store that's got freaking Levi's. Or, well, any kind of jeans.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our 8-mile trip just to buy some freaking pants.
Thank you, Arlene, for dropping that. She's good at that.
Yes, Arlene's my hero. I gave up trying to keep up with her and dropping links.
Right.
Every time she would drop it just seconds before I was able to. About 40 miles, Deb. The middle of the very eastern part of Ohio, Deb. I'm about 40 miles from the Pennsylvania border. If you know where the Pro Football Hall of Fame is, I'm about 30 miles east of it.
Oh, geez. She says, I can't help you with Mike because she has to do with the new heater and cooling system. Ooh, but that's going to be expensive.
Yeah, lightning hit it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, fried her stuff.
Oh, wow. That's going to be expensive.
Wow.
Went in. That's going to be expensive. For a new heater and cooling system, that's going to be really expensive. I never heard that I never heard that in Ohio. Zanesville?
I've been in Zanesville.
I never heard of Zanesville, Ohio.
Yeah, it's a little town just southwest of the 70-77 interchange there.
I still don't know where it's at. What's it close to? Close to Cincinnati?
No,
Cleveland?
no, it's about halfway. Well, a little bit less than halfway up.
Oh, all right.
Okay, Columbus is the middle of the state, right? Southeast, mainly east, but a little bit south. Maybe 70, 80 miles, something like that in Zanesville.
Oh, all righty.
Hey, JSP's here. Seen him earlier.
There's Johnny.
He accused me of going to make a porno. Funny looking porno, Johnny.
Making a porno.
We are both fully dressed, and we're in different places, so it's not a porno, Johnny.
No. How you doing, Johnny?
Y Bridge? Wasn't there a Y Bridge in Pittsburgh?
Heck if I know.
I've heard that statement somewhere before, but I can't remember where.
A Y bridge?
Yeah, there's like two streets that meet kind of like out in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
And then one street beyond that. I can't remember where that's at.
Huh.
Where is it? Was it Zanesville?
I don't know. You know more about that than I do.
Clark Gable, right? He was from one of them towns down there.
But you do turn your camera off.
Well, I just don't like to hit my ball on camera, Joanne. You know?
They want to see you, not avatar.
Yes, I am a pothead. I'll tell anybody that. And yes, it's legal here in Ohio, so sue me, right?
Yeah. It's legal here too.
What, they legalized it in PA?
Yes, they did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he legalized it in Maryland.
Yep, cool. Meanwhile, Texas just made it even more illegal.
Oh, they made it illegal.
More illegal.
Oh, more illegal. Well, you can't do that in the state of Texas now. You can't do that in Texas.
Yeah, I've heard of that somewhere. I don't recall ever seeing it though. When I was in Zanesville, I was just a little kid.
Well, I'm gonna head
Mom's
out here and I'll catch
Southern
you later.
Ohio and got relatives all over the place down there.
I'll catch you later.
You taking off?
Yeah, I gotta get to bed.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up, Squirrel.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Yep.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good evening. Back to just me. Johnny, want to come up? If he's still here. Well, the THC is the whole thing behind the whole thing, anyhow, Carla. Federally, even back like in the 60s, it was set at 0.02% THC. Anything with that much THC or more was illegal. So, hey, Shawnee's here too. Hi, Shawnee. Aw, can't stay, huh? Yeah, I'll probably be on for another 2 hours or so, Shawnee. Yeah, if you got any garden questions, guys, Shawnee's the place to go. Thanks for stopping by, Shawnee. Yep. Got any gardening questions at all? It's amazing the subjects I've seen Shawnee cover already. Research things like medieval crops and all kind of neat stuff. Hey, Owen's here. How you doing today, Owen? Yeah, I can imagine. That Viking festival was in Ireland. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was in Ireland. Okay. And John's here. Hi, John. Oh, all kind of people popping in. Cool. Yeah, guys, Owen's from Ireland. He's got some pretty neat videos. I really love his Archie Cam video. We need to find time to watch that again, Owen. He was neat seeing life from a dog's view. Are you leaving, Brenda? Well, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Don't let Jan work you too hard. We need to come up with a moderator of the year award. I want to vote for Arlene. So, anybody want to come up on panel? Just let me know. I'll drop the link. I'm just not going to leave the link out there for long. That's all. It'd be nice to have some company up here, John. Or anybody. Yeah, but it's true, Arlene. I gave up trying to post links because you're always fast. I'll just sit back and post the ones Brenda wants me to post when they're on screen, or if somebody asks for something. Well, Carla, I've been subbed to you for a couple of years, so hopefully it'll show up in my notices. Yeah, I know, John. I had a feeling you was gonna say that. Yeah, I'm just not as fast as Arlene, guys. That's all. My computer's really slow, and I'm really slow, so when I got to go looking for a link, that can get really rough. Something I got to talk to Brenda about. Yep. Too slow network. What, StreamYard's too slow, or your computer's too slow for StreamYard, or your phone, or whatever? I know it's early morning there, Owen, but you're welcome to come up if you want. Well, I do know of one channel. The guy does like to come up and play all kind of music, and he's only had his first cup of coffee. When it's like 5 and 6 a.m. there, he comes up and gets on panel and wails away on guitar. It's got to be early morning. Yeah, so am I, Carla. You know, John, I think that was a bunch of kids. I really do. Yeah. Anybody here that's going to do a live stream, if somebody puts a super chat in your live stream, the super chat will show up at the top of the chat bar. It'll sit there for a while. If you don't see that, it's not a super chat. It just looks like one. I know those vertical lives seem to bring in a lot more trolls, but they also bring in people from other countries. Not all of them are trolls, you know. I've picked up what, 8 or 10 channels from other countries lately on those kind of live streams. Yeah, that was just a bunch of kids tonight, John. Their mommy should have made them go to bed before your live started, you know. So are you still at that reenactment, Owen, or are you just out camping? That was last weekend. I was hoping Lucy would make it by now. Yeah, I missed a lot of them too, Joanne. Yeah, Lucy said she'd be here tonight, Joanne, but it'd probably be late when she got here. Yeah, well, Sarah really needs more than 2 mods, John. And YouTube needs to find a way to let each mod have one portion of the chat, so that it's not flying by at 90 mile an hour. Hey, George, how are you tonight? Can I get you to come up on my panel, George? Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of people live tonight, Arlene. Well, George, if you want me to drop the link, just say so. Oh, I said, sure. Okay. Grab, grab it quick, George, because I'm going to remove it here in just a few seconds. Well, if you haven't got it by now, I'll put it back up for you if you need it. See if you're here yet. Yeah, you're here.
Hey, there,
Hey, George. How are you tonight?
Bored.
Yeah.
Not much else going on.
It's a cold Saturday night here.
It's nice and warm over here.
Oh, cool, Owen. Oh yeah, you guys.
Sorry.
You don't want me to tell you what I seen in the basement on that one live stream, Joanne. You really don't. I told some people on another live, and I bet they're still having nightmares. I'm very paranoid about who steps into the basement. Because you got to look at that screen down there to remove it.
Oh yeah.
There are some really sick people in the world. There's some really nice people though too.
I don't know what the hell was going on.
My dark Hershey bars. I left 4 of them. I left 4 of them at the store the other day after paying for them. And I called them, and man, it was so cool. Yeah, you left them. Yeah, okay. Come when you get a chance, stop back. Went in today and walked up the counter and said, "Hey, my candy bars." And the lady said, "Oh, yeah, here you go. Bye." Cool. $12 worth of candy bars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. So I'm down to smoking what I got left of my tobacco here. That's about it. Tuesday, I got to get me some more.
Yeah, I gotta get to the store for that sometime within a week. Should have enough
Yeah.
to last a week.
Not me. I got about this much right here left, and that's about it right there. The tobacco. That's all I got left.
Oh,
I know I got a
definitely
damn bag of menthol tobacco here, but I can't find a damn thing. That's pretty bad. Can't find a
Well,
damn thing. What you're
It
looking
might
for.
be a good thing though. That tobacco is, when you add menthol to it, it's really bad for you. I mean, it's really, really bad for you.
Oh yeah. But at least it would be something to go and smoke for a while till about Tuesday when I can get down there to the liquor store when I come back on home. That is.
Yeah, I figured that, Joanne. Because Becca and Joanne was the only two there in the chat that night that I got slammed by trolls. Me
When
and
was
Gary.
this?
Me and Gary Beltley was up on panel.
Mhm.
Well, this was 2 years ago.
When was this?
I think it was like June 6th, so it'd be like 2 years ago next week.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do any more lives until just a couple of months ago.
Yeah. That's it. Blaming on
Yeah,
me.
April. I think April I did my first live again.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear about over there at Blatten, Switzerland?
About that landslide?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seen that in the news, yeah. That happens there all the time though.
Well, that
Well,
was
I mean, it's happened there before over the ages,
yeah. But they really didn't think it would get hit all of a sudden. Figured, they'd have time to get everything else out of there, but they weren't letting the people go back in to get their needs
Well,
and
yeah, you
stuff out.
never know when some more of it's gonna go,
Yeah. But
You really don't want them buried in an avalanche of mud.
well, they
You'll
got
become
one
a
guy
boss.
missing still. They got a sheep herder that's missing still.
Yeah, there was one, what did they say, 161-year-old guy that was unaccounted for.
Yeah, that's what on the post specifically said. That's what she said.
Okay, well,
The guy was
have a good
61
day,
years old.
Owen. Yep, have a good day, Owen. Thanks for stopping by.
Ooh.
Yeah, Owen's in Ireland.
Yeah.
His day's just starting.
He should have a battery charger with him. So he can go and plug it into the wall.
He's out camping.
Uh-oh.
Got
That's
his
not
wife,
good.
what did you say, his nephews, I think. They're out camping somewhere in Iceland. Or no, in Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland. They had a pretty good sized quake. Oh God, it was. Yeah, today it was 6. What was that? Let's see, it's only had a 5.2, and I know there was one that was about a 6 something. Yeah, 6.2. Kermadec Islands was today. About 6 hours ago. Jeff was only 10 clicks deep.
There's a lot of earthquakes that are 10 kilometers deep. I'm often wondering
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. I tell you, I've been through some quakes. Been through, let's see, two of them up there in Montana, and then two of them out here. I've been through some little minor ones here too.
Yeah, the most I felt, I think it was a 4.2 that they had here a while back. You can barely feel those.
Yeah.
One we had years ago was 4.1 or something. I slept through it, never even knew it.
Now, I remember that the Easter quake that we had here, and it came up from down in Mexico. My mother come out, she said, "What was that?" I said, "That was an earthquake." Like, no, come on, really? You don't even know what the hell that was? Jeez.
It's not till they get up around 7 that it really get dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, Owen, apparently YouTube or the transmission lines are across the pond are really slow today.
Oh, yeah.
He said he posted a short about the deer that he woke up to right outside his tent there a few minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
And well, it's still not on his channel here.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to it here in a minute and post a link to it if and when it shows up.
Yeah.
Well, it isn't short, so still, you would think being a short, it would be listed already.
Well, they got to go and review it. They got to go and do this. They got to go and do that. See if it meets the criteria or not of the channel.
Well,
I'm getting sick and tired of damn regulations. You've always got regulations for this, regulations for that, or this, or that, or this, or that. That's getting awful damn ridiculous.
yep. Don't ever move into a neighborhood with a homeowners association.
No, thank you. My cousin's daughter lives in an HOA. Then I got a friend who lives over in Florida. Him and his brother live in a damn HOA.
There was one years ago here that fined people for putting up an American flag.
Yeah.
The people that got fined got a lawyer and sued them over it and won.
Yeah, I remember.
A
seeing
year
that.
or two later, that same organization tried to tell people they weren't allowed to put the blue star in their window that designated they had a son overseas and on active duty. Well, they got sued over that one too and lost. Duh.
Good.
You can't tell people they can't
I
put up an
remember
American
watching-
flag.
Yeah. I remember watching some of those videos about there was this veteran. He puts up his American flag every year, every day. And his one HOA old gal, oh God, a PIA.
Never live in a neighborhood like that.
And I told this one person that wanted me to get solar panels. I said, look, My HOA says I cannot have one.
Yep.
Well, you know what? You know what HOA I have, don't you? 3 persons. Me, myself, and I. Because I
Yep.
cannot have one. Because my
There
damn
wasn't
trailer
nothing
is
to
way
do
too
with
damn
HOA.
old.
All you need is one care and running with it, and things get out of hand.
And
I mean,
that
come
gal
on,
right
you,
there said,
you
Well,
can't
you
tell
should
people
let
they
your
can't put up an
window
American flag, you know?
Yep. It must have been oh, I tried. That wasn't going to say though. Must have been that HOA must have been run by a bunch of JWs. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, no.
A bunch of what?
JWs, Jehovah Witnesses.
Oh, it could be.
Those people out there are nothing but a bunch of cowards. They don't go and salute the flag. They don't go and and support, people going to war. They don't go and vote. Fine. They have no voice in Congress at all, as far as I'm concerned. They can't bitch about the way we run things. They can't
Yeah,
go
there's a lot
and
of people that don't have to vote, or
yeah. Me, I vote every year. Every time there's a every time we have to have a voting session,
That's
I vote.
one of the things that helped our current president get elected. The Amish never vote. Well, this last time they did. A lot of them voted, and made a difference.
You seen all those hairs, all the hair that Dolly Parton has?
All those what?
All those different hairstyles that she has?
All of them. Yeah,
Dolly
okay.
Parton has? You know something? They're a wig.
Probably.
They are a wig.
Yeah, you would think they would
She
be.
had cancer and she lost her hair due to chemotherapy. She's completely bald. She actually came out and completely admitted that she had cancer. And she lost all of her hair due to the cancer treatment. I don't blame you, John. I don't blame you one bit.
Oh, you made me laugh, Joanne, in the middle of a cough. That's not fair. You put Joanne in an HOA and it'd become a standoff. She'd be shooting hats off of people and shit.
All I can say about her at HOA, no tanks, a pass. Even if she was running a different thing, I'd still say, no thanks, a pass. And she called me chicken. I said, yep, sure am. Proud of it, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, I've got a real bad spider veins through here. That's why I got this foundation and the concealer. That's why kind of off there a little bit on my face here, somewhat. That's in case you're wondering why my face right there looks like it's 2 different colors right there. I'm covering up that spider veins right there real bad. Or varicose veins, whatever the hell you want to call them, goddamn things nowadays. I don't care. Jail or prison? You would not do good in. No offense, Joanne. No offense. Look at that. No offense, Joanne. No offense.
Still not there. Yeah, get your breakfast or coffee or something going there. Throw it. Tea, whatever. Although being Ireland, you guys probably drink coffee just because the English drink tea.
I'm glad you know I was only joking with you there, Joanne. I'm glad you know that. What's the first of this month? I don't know if I told you this or not, but I helped out an elderly gentleman, and I got a thank you message on my neighbors next door, thanking me for helping him out.
Oh, cool.
He had cut his fingers real bad. His forehead was cut open, his nose, his chin, and his shins. So I asked him if he was okay, and he said he had fallen. What I should have done was should have had him sit down on my scooter and then call up the ambulance to get him some proper help.
Yeah.
But I had my first aid kit with me, so I got out a 4x4 gauze bandage. I gave it to him so he can go and wipe off his forehead, his nose, and his chin and his shins. And he was bleeding, still bleeding pretty bad out of his finger. I told him, as soon as you get home, you get cleaned up, you get yourself over here to the ER room out here in the foothills. He said he would do that. And
make sure he didn't break anything.
Pardon me?
Make sure he didn't break anything.
Yeah. So I put on there to the gentleman who had fallen. I hope you're doing okay. Please let me know. I have not seen him. I haven't seen him in a while there, so I was a little bit worried about him right there. Wanted to see if he made it. And his wife come on there. She thanked me for helping him out. She said that he could not stop thinking about me. Thinking and talking about the gentleman who stopped and helped him out. They said a guy on a scooter.
There are still good people out there that'll help each other. Yep.
Yeah. I guess the good Lord wanted me out here in the foothills because I'm a retired caregiver and a retired forest firefighter too. And hey, I was brought up to care about my elders, and he was one of my elders too. They're not like these kids nowadays; they have no respect for their elders at all.
Yeah.
That is true, John. Thank you.
Yeah, them ones that come into John's live tonight definitely had no respect for anybody.
Those type of kids like that, I'd rather take out and just go in and string them up by their damn ears. Hey. What can I say, Arlene? That's why I was brought up to care about my elders and to help out other people too. I should go get myself some coffee right quick, but I don't feel like it right now. Heck with it. Oh God! I got this new flashlight right here, which is day nice, but the only thing is, it gets kind of warm through here pretty bad. It takes about 3 hours to go and fully charge this damn thing, and it's 1,000,000 lumen on this puppy. You go and blind anybody in a heartbeat.
How many lumens?
1 million.
Oh, that's bright. That's real
Take
bright.
it down like that there. Gonna take it down there, and that's the stunner. That's the flashing, for the SOS. And I can take it where I can, bring it straight down.
Hi,
And
Jeff.
pretty neat.
How's Jeff doing tonight?
Whew.
Wonder if I could talk Jeff into coming up here and drawing a picture of somebody.
As long as it doesn't want to try and draw me, then everything's good. Because then you have to go and fix up that dead bird and such a humor horns of mine. Because, man, them suckers grow every dead bird time I turn around. The suckers just grow out. No matter what I put on. No matter what type of hat I've got on. Dead bird and such a humor horns, boom, they pop right out on me. Man, it's getting a little bit muggy in here. My trailer right now.
It's not muggy here. Oh, hey. I haven't checked to make sure that's working. I got to get in the habit of doing this. Just to make sure they're working.
What you forget? Oh, Nightbot, huh?
Yep.
Okay, he says it's up now.
They're about 40, does that say 45 degrees, 48
45,
degrees?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
45
supposed to get
degrees. Sasquatch at 3.
down to 42 tonight.
Your humidity is at 84%.
What 42 is like really cold for Ohio for the 1st of June.
Down here, if it gets below, we had some temps out here in the foothills where I live at. We had some temps during the winter where it got way below in the 30s there. We've had frost all over the place, and I had frost all over my scooter one time. And it's a little bit chilly when you get out there. But the temp's going to be going straight up. And tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow or Sunday, we're supposed to be getting rain.
I wonder if this will work.
Ooh. Rain, we're supposed to get it about after 2 a.m. Come on. Denmark.
Take me to that? No, it took, no, what?
Ooh, down to 48%.
No, it didn't take me there. Why didn't it take me there? That link, could somebody try that link and let me know if it's that deer video?
Tomorrow we're supposed to be about 84.
It took me to the next video on his list. I don't understand why it would do that.
Ah, 89 right now. Like I said, it's a little bit muggy in my trailer right now. Because I got this sweater type shirt on.
When? Well, I can't share it, Owen, because it's listed as members only.
That's a piss.
And I have no money, guys.
Huh.
And I have never spent one single penny online because I don't know how.
Yeah. Yeah, here next month. Dude, yeah, I gotta go and get me let's see.
Oh, hey, there we go.
2 front tires. And then a couple of the back tires for my scooter out here.
Cool.
And then I'm also going to be getting some more creamer too. It's a creamer that I like. A hazelnut. That's what I like. I don't care for that French vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
French vanilla, to me, that's
I don't
boring.
like hazelnut either, though.
Yeah,
That's a cool way to wake up. Out in the forest, deer walking by. Yep, cool. You guys ought to check that out. That
How'd you
link
get
that
kicked off?
Life's a Hobby just posted. Yeah, it worked for me, Owen. That was cool. You always see things early in the morning.
Yeah, I hear the mornings with her. I hear the morning doves. Then about between 8 and 9, I'm hearing a damn woodpecker out here. They just hammered away on that dead bird.
Yeah.
Oh, that where my mother used to have her steps going up to her porch. That was when she had her trailer here.
Yep.
Who's your internet provider, Joanne?
Lucy! Hi, Lucy. I'm glad you could make it. It's my sister from Puerto Rico, guys.
Uh-huh.
Say hi to Lucy.
Hi there. My internet provider is through CenturyLink.
Yep, see, Joanne, I told you Lucy'd be here later. She said it'd be late when she got here. You made it cool. Oh, Lucy, I seen Peter North.
Uh-huh.
I told him you and Joanne was looking for him.
Joanne, do you have one of these right here? It's a Wi-Fi router.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a wireless repeater is what it is right there. Wi-Fi repeater. It's very damn good to have. I'm going to be using this in my out there in my craft shed when I can get all that dang black toxic mold out of there. Not HughesNet, that's through the satellite. And you'll always have problems with it if you got cloud cover. It goes in and out your
Yeah.
that type right there will.
I'm glad Lucy could make it. Cool. Yeah, I told you I'd get a late start, Lucy. It was midnight before I went live. Kept getting distracted. You know how things happen, you know. Man, when I went to the store today, I think every single person in town was in that freaking store. Every corner I turned, I about run into somebody. Must have been like everybody go to the store day.
Trying to think of the one that Michelle has. I think she has Starlink. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, satellite. Like,
Yeah. And hell, her
he's
her
okay.
phone is getting 6G, not 5G, but 6G.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell she's getting 6G because there is no 6G yet.
Yeah, there is. It's not. It hasn't been rolled out in America to the cell phone industry yet.
Yeah.
But there is
We
a
don't have it here
6G
yet.
out there, yes. And it wouldn't surprise me if Starlink was using 6G. Yeah, Peter's okay. Oh man, I can't remember which live stream it was now. One of the ones I was at last night, anyhow.
And I've been trying to remember whereabouts I put that Denver tobacco. The thing is, I cannot remember where the hell I put it at. It'd be a miracle if I could ever remember where the hell I put the damn thing at.
And Carpal Brodus is back. Cool. Welcome back. You probably don't know Carpo, do you, George?
No, I don't.
He's from Perth, Australia.
Uh-huh. Aussie man, huh?
Yeah, he's from down under. Cool.
Yeah, well, it's like that one guy called Oliver. He is funny. He's a plumber over there, and he cleans out the drains from the outside there, or goes inside. He's got his own channel. Drain Addict is what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't know the name, but I've heard of a channel from over there where the guy cleans out drains. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be really,
he's
really
That
funny.
guy right there is. Yeah. Oh, he is so funny as all hell. I can sit here. I can be, kind of like down in dumps. I could be watching him, and then all of a sudden he's got me to where I'm just busting out laughing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some more coffee, and I'm gonna.
It might have been Jonesy that was telling me about that
here,
guy.
it's warm in here.
Oh, Carpo. A couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that my favorite YouTuber was going to Perth, Australia. She's back now. I guess she had a really good time. Can't wait to see the videos. There's a lot of beauty in every state, in every country. The state that surprised me the most recently, though, is Utah. I always thought of Utah as pretty much a barren wasteland, It's got all kind of neat stuff.
You never heard of that? You never heard of Drain Attic? He's on YouTube.
What? How do you spell his name? The channel name.
The channel is Drain Attic.
Okay.
DRAIN ADDIC.
ADDIT.
I see.
Okay.
I think it is. I have to check it out here. Sec here. Let me check it right quick. See if I can get here. Okay.
Yeah, there is that, Joanne.
Come on. Knock on it. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, come on. So, damn thing anyway. Come on.
It's still on.
Let's put it this way. You ever get a bad clog in your drains, you know who to get a hold of. If he's close to you there, get a hold of Oliver.
Australia is a big place.
Oh yeah. He shows what is around Sydney there, because what he shows out there is the I think it's the Opera House there in Sydney. I'm not sure. I turned my AC back on up front here, and it gets a little bit warm. My living room, and it says it's 87 degrees outside. Ugh. That might be what it is outside, but inside it's a lot warmer than that. Oh.
Yes. Sounds like what I'd expect it to say, Carson. That's without any mishaps. And that's probably
Yeah,
straight across the outback, right? That's not like hugging the coast on the highways.
Yeah, and if you have a lot of gas, yeah. Now from here to Montana, there's 72 hours.
What? It should take you 72 hours.
That's what it takes to get up there. Of course, we stop at
Well, if you stop and sleep along the way or something, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was 36
We'll
hours
go
of
see
driving.
family there too.
It was 36 hours of driving from here to where I was at in Montana.
Uh-huh.
I did 2 18-hour stretches, 8 hours sleep in between.
Oh yeah, them old potholes, man, they really get to be bad. Well, that's when you get a shovel. You get out there and you start shoveling the different holes in.
Yeah, but you can't do that for 1,000 miles of road. You know?
That's true. Yeah. Unless you got a plow on front, then you can go and do that there. Then it would work.
I've seen a couple of videos of people traveling across the outback of Australia, trying to get from one coast to the other. And man, that is one desolate place. If you break down, you better hope like hell somebody comes along. You'll starve to death there. You know, there ain't nothing. No water, nothing.
Yeah. Death Valley warned the bikers, all the motorcyclists, don't come, don't come into Death Valley right now.
What?
Yeah, they warned them. Don't go into Death Valley right now
Why not?
because it's going to be getting too damn hot.
Oh, well,
They
it
break
always,
down. You're so
it
well.
always, yeah, it always gets hot there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the North American heat record is set every year, or every time it
Oh,
gets
yeah.
broke, it's there. New record set. And yeah, 122. That's pretty damn hot.
No,
That
thank
is
you.
that is halfway. That's 50 Celsius. That's halfway between boiling and freezing.
52, huh?
That's freaking hot.
Oh, let's see. What did I do with my converter phone? Where did I put the different thing at? I wonder. I have to put my different converter phone now. We're going to find the damn thing and be great. Be a miracle if I could ever find stuff that I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. Oh, here. Okay. And over here in Yuma, it gets dead burn hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys get like 100 to 110, but for months on end.
Yeah.
It doesn't cool off until November or December,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, that is 100. Say 122. That is 50.
Yeah, that's halfway between us, 50 Celsius. Yes. 18 degrees Fahrenheit for every 10 Celsius.
Yep. The only time when it meets.
Works out that 10 Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. 20 Celsius is 68. 30 is 86. 40 is, 104? Yeah. And then 122 is 50. That's how I estimated it in my head
When it
anyhow.
meets, right there is like at 40 below. Like I said, that's the only time when it meets. Right there, it's 40 below.
Yep.
When it's 40 below Celsius,
It's
40
40 below
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yep.
And that's too dead and cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
agree,
got a
John.
lot.
I don't like
I got a
cold.
lot of laughs one night on a live stream when I mentioned, yeah, guys, your pee freezes before it hits the ground. That's cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if your pee freezes before it hits the ground, you might not want to be peeing when you're peeing.
Yep.
Find a warmer spot, man.
And you don't drink it, and you don't go and eat the yellow snow either. Yeah. Their winter is our summer down here. Up here, I mean. Their winter
Yep.
down there is our summer. And it's just the opposite. Because they're south of the equator.
Yep. It gets pretty hot in Perth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, it should be close enough to the equator. They probably don't cool off much in the winter. That part of Australia. I know Queensland stays real warm in the winter.
Yeah, I know they don't hardly get any snow over there. So maybe in the higher elevations, yeah, they would, yeah. But in the lower elevations, nope.
Yeah, it'll be summer here in a couple of weeks. But these days, it depends on who you listen to.
Yeah.
Let's do this right then. The summer solstice will be in a couple of weeks.
Just a sec here. I'll tell you when it is here. Damn it. Where the hell are you at? Mm-hmm. It was weird.
I missed.
I was here somewhere here. One there. Go over here then. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Damn it. Come on. Okay. June 20th.
Summer solstice, yes, June 20th.
Yeah, it's when the summer hits down here. Then the second is when daylight saving time out there ends, and everybody will be back on standard time. So the daylight saving times.
Yeah. I should have said something to Deb and I forgot. Desert Deb probably isn't here now. And Zeb probably crashed. Joanne, have you been following Wandering Gypsy? Can't remember if I've seen you there or not.
That's not it. That's not it.
No, but there's a lot of dirt roads in Australia, Joanne. It's way too late in the morning for Icebox to be here. That would surprise me. Still can't believe he's gonna be just oh, the way the crow flies about 60 miles from me. Sometime this fall, his Bigfoot hunting crew is going to be at Salt Fork Lake, which is about 60 miles from me.
Uh-huh.
Probably closer to 100 driving.
No. Anyway. That's not it.
You know, Joanne, there's been a lot of Bigfoot activity. I've been seeing and hearing all kind of crazy stuff.
Okay.
You might want to start checking your security camera footage. You know? Like I said, that could be worth money. Hey, good night. Well, what time is it over there? Oh, it's in the afternoon over there, yeah. Have a good day, Carpo. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, what the hell am I doing with the damn thing? Got it. Shoot. Oh, there's
As far as the weather stations, they're like that all over the world. AccuWeather is about as accurate as all of nothing.
Paul Hogan, he's not too bad.
I didn't know that, Joanne. Wait a minute. I haven't seen him drop any videos. I'm pretty sure I'm still, Bell's still on. I went down through that list there just a week or two ago. Does she have her own channel then? Ice Bunny?
Okay.
Yeah, George, I got relatives out there somewhere, but I got no idea what their names would be.
Uh-huh.
My mom's dad, after he retired, took a Greyhound bus to somewhere in Arizona. Spent a couple of weeks with some kind of relative. But without knowing who the hell they were, you know.
Yeah. Oh. How do I do that damn thing now?
I never really gave that much thought until just recently. But I don't know anything about my grandparents' parents. Nothing. Not a nine yet. I don't even know what cities or anything they were born in. I know what
Well, you
state
go over,
my grandparents were born in, but not what city or anything.
you go over to the Mormon church right there, Gandalf. What you do is you can go and type in like your dad's name, your mother's maiden name, then you can go from there on. They have everything that they're all written down on a computer.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help me figure out who lives out in Arizona.
Ouch. Get me a little. Well, hey, how am I doing anything?
Yeah, but like Icebox says, a lot of the Bigfoot activity is either late at night or real early morning. And sometimes you're sleeping then, Joanne, you know. You need to go back there and check them. That could be worth money.
Well, damn it, Tammy.
Well, you're not the only one, Lucy. Man, when I got up today, my internet was out.
Huh.
Now, wait a minute. During the time it was out, I made a phone call and received a phone call. Well, I got an internet phone. But my modem was flashing away and nothing here would let me online.
That's
Not the
weird.
Amazon Fire Stick, not my computer, you know. It all told me the internet was down. No internet connection. Yeah, my phone rang. What the fuck? It took them about a half an hour to get it back up and running.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
Who knows anymore? Okay, here we go.
Well, Spectrum's been pretty good about keeping the signal going. But there have been a couple times when it went down from somebody hitting a telephone pole or something, and it would
I
take
hate
them
when that
days to
happens.
get it fixed. It
There
took
was one
days
time-
to get it fixed that one time.
There was one time, oh God, it was when my mother was still alive. We were 36 hours without power. And this was during the summer, too.
You know a little about your what, Joanne? Your security system
Only about her internet.
or her internet?
Who's your internet through, Gandalf?
What was that?
Who's your internet provider?
Spectrum.
Uh-huh.
Used to be
Century.
Warner. Used to be Warner Cable, and then somehow or another, Warner Cable done away with this area or something, and it became Spectrum.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go and send Century only $200 right there. That way I can have credit right there. So I don't have to go and worry about paying my bills every month all the time.
Good night, Carla. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care.
Hope you can get a good night's sleep. I was really hoping maybe Steve would stop by and let us know how it's going.
I haven't seen what's his name? Guy who makes up all those songs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Steve, back.
Yeah, Steve, I haven't seen him at all.
Last couple of nights he's been busy. His son got married yesterday,
Yeah.
Saturday. You know. Yeah. That's the current theory, Joanne. I don't see many deer carcasses laying in the woods looking like they've been eaten by Bigfoot, though. If I wonder where all these Bigfoots are in the daytime.
I know up there in Montana, they have some up there, but I've never seen them.
Oh, grandparents. Oh, okay, Joanne. I know a little about my grandparents, but nothing about their parents. Great grandparents. Couldn't tell you the names, where they're from, nothing.
Yeah, on my dad's side, I can't get nothing at all. But on my mother's side, I can go back as far as 664 AD. That's just on the people that's married into the
That's a long way.
into the Smith Creighton Martin family. But like I said, I've checked out and I tried to find
Yeah, I figured that out, Joanne. I'm just a little bit stoned, Joanne.
how big of a stone that did you get hit with? A boulder or just a massive rock? I think my joke went over his head, Joanne. If it was a boulder, it would really hurt bad.
Wow.
Like I said,
This
yeah,
is
no. What one did you get hit with? A rock or boulder? Did you get hit with?
Depends on how big the rock is. Depends on how big the boulder is.
If it's a good big huge boulder, no, thank you. I'll pass.
Well, yeah, if it's going to be something big and huge, no. I'd rather not get hit with either. I'd rather duck.
I'd rather jump out of the way. Heck with that. Jumping like this.
That's what I mean by
right out of
duck.
the way fast.
Holy mackerel. I bought some ice cream cake to smoke for my birthday. And the biggest bud that was in the little jar of it, that's what I'm smoking now. And that biggest bud is kicking my butt. That was kind of weird, George. The head shop, I told them I wanted something indica, and they said, well, got some ice cream cake. I said, wow, it's my birthday today. Sure.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm going to buy then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. They even delivered that day. That was really cool. I ain't had that kind of service since 1982 or something.
Huh.
Way back in the depths of time, I had a pot dealer that would deliver. He didn't want the traffic in his house, so, you know,
Uh-huh.
he had a motorcycle. He'd just cruise around and stop people's houses and drop shit off.
Yeah. Now you do have a medical card, am I correct? Kind of.
It's legal here recreationally.
Yeah.
You don't need a card anymore.
Well, I know.
And I ain't paying no card prices. That was ridiculous.
I gotta get me another new ID card because mine. Now I've got the old one. I gotta have one that has a star on it, which I think is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a medical marijuana card. Is what I'm talking about, Joanne.
Yeah, when they had that here, you had to get a doctor's appointment, but whatever problem you thought you had, you know. And then that doctor had to refer you to a pot doctor. So that's
Mhm.
2 doctor's appointments you got to pay for. And then that pot doctor would write you a script, and you'd have to get a card. The card was $500. And then you could go to the dispensary and you could buy pot at $55 for a tenth of an ounce.
Oh, jeez.
That's $550 an ounce.
Forget that nonsense.
Yeah, especially when like you can walk into a store in Oregon and buy pot for $50 an ounce. Well, the good stuff might be 100, you know. But 550 an ounce? Screw that! I ain't getting no damn card. That
Yeah.
was twice what it was selling for on the streets, you know.
Yeah.
Our government's nuts. Oh, hey, yeah. You want to hear something, George?
What?
I picked this up yesterday. No, today. I'm thinking it. That was today. When I was at the store today.
Mm-hmm.
See this? Ohio Fishing Guide. All the regulations for fishing.
Yeah.
Did you know in the state of Ohio, you can get a free fishing license if you were born before December 31st, 1937.
Damn. Well, that leaves me out of it.
How many 93-year-old people are out there going to be wanting fishing license?
I don't know.
Just about none.
Hell, if I
How
know.
many 93-year-old people do you know? You know?
True.
What? 1937? What?
I know if you're over 60 here in Arizona, you can go get a license for free now, from what I understand.
Yeah, ours isn't free anymore. It used to be. It's only $10 for a year for anybody over the age of 66.
Huh.
It's $25 for anybody under the age of 66.
Yeah.
25
Like I
bucks
said.
for a preaching license.
Yeah, but like I was saying though, um, the card the ID card that I gotta get has to have a
Yeah.
star on it because in case if I want to get on an airplane and go up to Montana, I have to have that now for the damn airplane.
Yeah, that's what they're calling the real ID or some shit.
That's
There was,
absolutely
just a
stupid.
big run on the places that make them because you had to have one before a certain date or you won't be able to get on a plane.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be on a plane. You couldn't pay me to get on a plane. No. I was in a Piper Cub one time. I'm good. I don't ever want to be in a plane again. I just don't trust my fellow man enough to
Shit.
get it.
Yeah. Card I have is this one right here, Gandalf. And I have to have one with the star on it.
Yep.
Like if I go over, say, like if I want to go over to Agadonis and come on back on home, I'd have this right here, or I have to have a pass card. Well, I had one. The only damn thing is, I don't know what the hell I did with the damn thing now. Sucker's expired.
Yep. That was supposed to have a 3D picture of you on it. It's a new ID.
Well, I heard it costs about $25 over here to get a new damn ID card. Brand new one, from what I understand. Because I was talking to this one gal, she looked it up. She said it's going to cost you $25.
Yep. That's
Fine.
actually cheap.
I can take and have $25 with me, and I can go and take my copy of my birth certificate that I have here, and I can take that on over there to the DMV out here in the foothills. That way, I don't have to go into town and then wait till after 3:00 just to get back on home. And nothing in town to do. How am I supposed to do for quite a while there? That's ridiculous. You get into town, it's like about 7:00, and you're there for till about 3:00, might as well say. Then you got to catch the bus on over here to the college. Then you got to go and transfer on to another bus. Then you get out here, and then you get off at whatever stop you're at. Damn. Somebody's elbow, man. Sucker. Man. Damn elbow of mine just itches. So damn dry. Not the elbow, it's up where I had that
machine
scratch that back here. Well, that sucker really bruised up pretty good through there. Yeah, Dr. Gonzalez right there told me to go and put like a hot pad on it, one of the heating pads. I ain't gonna put no damn heating pad on my damn arm, especially right now. Too damn hot.
Yeah, just stick it out in the sunlight for a while, huh?
Yeah. Well, during the summer, I want shade, but during the winter, it's opposite. I want sun. Kind of warm up these old bones of mine.
How that goes. Like I said, it's supposed to get down to 42 tonight. What the hell?
Ew. That's cold.
This is June. A cool night in June should be 55 degrees.
Yeah.
A warm night in June can be into the 70s. But, I've lived here 68 years, guys. I kind of know what temperature it was, Hey, never been like this. I don't think we got more than 3 days of sunshine all the way through April. Like, ridiculous. Sick and tired of gray cloud.
We're supposed to get down to about 87 tonight. Tonight, I should say. Then 84 tomorrow. Then about a 48% chance of getting hit with rain. And tonight we'll get hit with rain, possibly. About a 42% chance. About a 58% chance of nothing. Then a 52% chance of nothing. Okay. It says right here, rain after 4 a.m. I wouldn't doubt it none.
They've been calling for rain here every day for 3 or 4 days, and it sprinkled a little bit, but that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, real light sprinkle. Just enough that grass kind of looks a little wet,
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
And there's no way you get me up in a helicopter. No.
No thanks.
I understand the principle on what makes them fly, and there ain't no way I'm getting in one. No. I don't know, if you're ever in a helicopter and you hear the word auto rotate, just start saying your prayers. And I hope they get that engine started again.
Yeah.
You're going to fall like a rock.
It'd be like this right here. Bend over, grab your ankles, and kiss your you-know-what goodbye.
Oh, my. I got to remember if Shawnee comes back. Joanne, try and remind me. I need to talk to Shawnee about earthworms. I watched a video today on earthworms that surprised me, and I wanted to talk to her about it.
Huh.
Yeah, Montana was in that area.
Oh, yeah.
Any earthworms you find in Montana, you've probably seen some when you're there, right?
I tell you, up there in Kalispell, after it gets through raining, I know suckers all over the goddamn place.
They're invasive. Those are European or Oriental earthworms.
I don't know.
That's what this video was saying. This biologist lady. That anywhere where the glaciers were 10,000 years ago or whatever, there's no earthworms there. There's not supposed to be earthworms there. And the ones that are here were brought here from overseas. Which I guess is bad news for some of the forests. The way they change the soil those forests aren't used to that. A lot of the trees are disappearing because there's earthworms there.
Yeah. Oh, here's some silly signs right here. Here's one right here, as from Vince, the sign guy. It says, "Do you thief who stole my glasses? I will find you. I have contacts." Or how
Okay.
about this one right here? I put my grandma on speed dial. I call that Instagram. Or how about this one right here? When does a joke become a dad joke? You know that one, Bill?
Uh, is there more to that joke?
Well, do you know what the answer would be?
Oh, it could be anything.
When it becomes apparent.
Yeah, okay, that's the one. When it becomes apparent, yeah.
Or, well, how about this one right here? Someone stole my cup of coffee. I'm headed to the police station to look at mugshots. That one is pretty bad, if you ask me. My son said he didn't understand clothing. No, not clothing, but cloning. I told him that makes two of us.
Yep.
That one is bad, very bad. Here's one right here. Age is not a number. It's only a word. It's clearly a word. Yeah, right. I said follow your dreams. So I went back to bed. That one. I had some good ones right here in this art, my AARP paper I get. I have some good ones there. I like them. Then I get the art magazine, and I just go and look in there on the back right there to see who I'm older than and who's older than me. Joanne, you heard about oh god, what the hell was her name? Oh, the gal who played um Hot Lips Houlihan. I think her name is Loretta Swit. I'm not sure. But she's gone now. She passed away.
Yeah, Joanne, there's a newer invasive worm going around. The hell they call it jumping worm or something? Something weird like that. Yeah, we've got this planet all screwed up.
Yeah, ain't that damn well true.
Man, there's no bugs here this year. None. Between that farmer and his roundup and this cold weather, there's no bugs.
Huh.
There's very few last year. Yeah, Lucy, you can imagine what went down after Joanne found that out.
Yeah, her foot went down. She said, "No more." Or there's no more. Yeah, if I go up to Montana, I want to be up there, like during the summertime. But
Yeah.
when I see that first dusting of snow, I'm saying no, thank you. I want to get the hell out of it because I want to get back on home.
Oh yeah.
Or real bad winter hits.
Well, in the mountains.
Yeah.
Like out on the flat plains or whatever you want to call the rest of Montana. Most of that snow blows on through. But then why do you want to be somewhere where it's 20 degrees with a 40-mile-an-hour wind all the time?
No way.
Right?
No, thank you. I've gone up to what was it? Glacier Park. It was, yeah, one time, and I showed out there, and this one cloud just went right around me, and oh man, I felt like God Himself.
There's some wild country out there. Anytime you get in the mountains, people don't realize the way air flows through the mountains up and over and back down again. It can create all kind of crazy stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now, you can get 200-mile-an-hour winds coming down the valley. You can't stand up in a 200-mile-an-hour wind. There's no way you're going to stand up in a 200-mile-an-hour wind.
No. Yeah, or like it could be raining on one side of the mountains right there. On the other side there, it's completely dry, clear as a bell.
Yep.
That's the way it was over there in Montana. Because over there in Kalispell, the only time when it didn't go on rain was 4th of July. It was because we had come back down because we had it was a camp, well, not a cookout there at Montan's place up there in Kalispell. It was, and the next day we went from Kalispell up there to Glacier Park up there, and oh man, it was so neat.
Yeah. Glacier Park is awesome.
Yeah, especially on going to Sun Highway. That was gorgeous up there. I mean, that was just absolutely gorgeous. Looking at all the mountains up there. God, it's neat.
Oh, all the bugs are down south. Okay, I understand now, Joanne. Yeah, the bugs must have went south for the winter. Okay. No, there ain't none around here. Yeah, I've seen some really cool bugs in Montana. There was some burying beetles that were really cool. Looks just like the scarab beetles and the Egyptian stuff, you know.
Yeah.
When I was in Glacier Park, my car had a round gas cap, pop open gas cap, you know.
Yeah.
Probably 5 to 6 inches around, right? There was a beetle on that cover. The beetle itself was only maybe an inch and a half long, maybe pencil width.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't all that big. But his legs and antenna took up the whole freaking cap. Made him look 6 inches around.
Huh.
Like, cool, I've never seen a beetle like that. I used to have a picture of it, but that's gone. You know. Yeah, I was in Glacier Park, beyond the Continental Divide. We went up over Logan's Pass and down the road for a ways and got to a campground. It was down in that area.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have had a week out there instead of just a couple of days. I think we was there, what, 4 days, 3 nights, something like that. Maybe 4 nights. Nice to have a week or even 2 weeks. And nice to take a boat up to the Canadian part of the International Peace Park.
Oh yeah. That's not right. No. Damn it. Something not right here. Oh yeah. God.
Yep, that was a profound experience.
Let's see.
We're back to the guy with the airplane, are we, Joanne? I think you told me before, but I'm tired, I'm stoned, I can't remember. Yeah, he'd get in trouble for that. Breaker, control tower. Got your ears on?
Yeah, you can get in big trouble for that kind of stuff. No. Damn it. Okay, I gotta put this one up front here, dang it.
There's a strict protocol for flying airplanes.
Yeah.
But they'll give any idiot a driver's license. Yeah, they ain't got to know how to drive. Heck, they'll figure it out. No, they don't. I'm serious, George. I watched some kids. They probably had their license a year or two. It took them like 30 times of pulling back and forth across the road out here to get their car turned around.
Oh,
It's like
jeez.
anybody with any brains could do a 3-point turn out here. Not them kids. It took them
Nope.
forever. It's like, man, they got driver's license? Oh my Lord, no.
Oh, God. That's dangerous.
Did you read Joanne's last comment?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
That's what he gets for cheating on her, right?
No comment.
The guy lost his girlfriend and his wife to another woman. It's not the first time I've heard of that. I probably shouldn't talk about them, but Joanne, I met this couple years ago. They had like 7 or 8 kids, and we're all sitting around partying one night, and the girl admits that her husband never smokes pot, except every once in a while. And every time he does, she ends up pregnant.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, after a while, she got tired of being pregnant. She got herself a job as a truck driver, long haul. Come home one day with a girlfriend. Left the kids with him, paid him a good child support payment. She's a long distance truck driver, you know. But her and her girlfriend drive the country, haul a truck.
There's a gal that's on FSC Trucking. Him, let's see. What was it? I can't think of the other guy's name. And her, all three of them right there, they hauled both of them right there. But her and the other guy, Steve Gentry, is what it was, yeah. They hauled this boat. She hauled the regular boat part. He hauled the top deck of it over to Florida.
Yeah.
And he said one time right there on there, he said, "This is the first time I'm ever glad to see them blue lights come up from behind." He's glad to see them old blue lights come up behind. Because he was, let's see, he was doing the front. Yeah, front wide load sign. And then there was a guy in the middle, and then there was a guy in the back. So they had three of those pilot cars. That's what they call them, yeah. They had three pilot cars with them. And all three of them right there, they drove the trucks. But the gal and Tim Gentry, they drove the big, huge semi trucks. I told Steve, if he ever gets over here to Yuma, just let me know, and I'll show him around here in the foothills quite a bit.
Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of videos on Arizona lately.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, there's been a lot on Arizona, New Mexico, Utah.
Oh, yeah. He gone.
I wonder else he showed me pretty much all of Nevada,
He went through Montana there. I got to see this. He got to see the smokestack. He didn't know what the hell that was.
Got to see what?
They didn't have nothing there. You go and tell him what it was that was there. But he kept on going. He had to be over there in Washington to drop off a load, and then he didn't know what. I don't remember what else he had to do there in Washington, but I know he had to go and drop off a load. The guy's name is Steve from FSC Trucking. Steve Feschek, what his name is. His his blue rig is down right now, which would be Orwell. He's got a lot of work to do on it. He's got to go and rebuild the whole frame underneath. You're going to make it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was looking for my other light. I could go and put it over here on the side of my desk here. Couldn't find it, but I'll be damned if I didn't find my other damn cholesterol pills. I said, there they are. Damn things hit on me. God, I was not happy.
Oh, did you ever get all the flags and everything put on your bike? Your thing?
Oh yeah, I got the.
Got all
I
that
don't
taken
have.
care of? Lights
It's the
put
mirrors
on?
I'm having problems with. What I got to do is I got to try and get another. Shit, damn it! What the hell is that? Damn. I got to get another one of those U-bolts
Yeah.
so I can go and put the other one on the other side of there. But it's got to be a lot longer though. The screws right there does on the damn thing. Well, crap. What the hell did I do with the damn thing? Shoot. Ah, for crying out loud. Crying out loud. What the heck did I do? Dang it. Yeah, this is what I want. Let's see. Well, what do I do with the other thing now? Crud. Crying out loud. Not in there. Huh. I don't know what the heck I did with the dang thing. It's kind of strange. Don't you dare. Shit. Damn it. Stay up there. Oh. Dang thing up there anyway. Damn it. Knock it off. Damn. Tape. Nothing up there.
Yeah, it's not something you want to be involved with, Joanne.
Okay, here it is right here. This is the type of bolt right here I got to get, but the thread,
Gotta be careful.
the thread's going to have to be a little bit longer.
Yeah. There's Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. They ought to have them.
Yeah, but they're all in town though. I got an Ace Hardware out here.
Ace might have them. They might not.
And I don't know if
They
Boston
had
have it.
George. That I went to True Value Ace Hardware today. They had one bag, one bag of Miracle Grow potting soil.
Huh.
That's all they had. Was one bag.
Not sold out.
Now come on. It's May. You know,
Yeah.
you can't make money selling there. Come on now. You got to have stock to make money.
Yeah,
I
it's
wonder-
31st already.
I wanted to buy 2 bags, and nope. They had 2 of the big bags, but the 2 big bags were ripped open. Like, I can't haul them home in the trunk of a car.
Nope. They'd be all over the damn place.
The hell? There were several other things they didn't have that they should have. It's a hardware store. What the heck? And their prices. Oh man. I had to buy 2 new grow bulbs. 2 of mine burn out.
Uh-huh.
The first 3 I bought were like Wally World kind of bulbs, you know. And yeah, they burn out within a year.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't even look at the price on those grow bulbs because last time they were $15 each. I bought 3 of them. Gee, oh, that hurt. A $50 bill just for 3 stupid light bulbs.
Oh my God.
Hey, Owen's back.
Uh-huh.
What? Well,
Huh?
okay, I don't understand that statement, but okay.
Something gear.
Yeah,
Oh.
super something.
I probably had to go to the store and get some water.
Oh, no, he's camping. I'm pretty sure I've seen him using a water filter jug. You know, one of the ones
Yeah.
that you can fill in a stream and then it filters the water while you drink it. Oh, no, yeah. He's got one of the reverse osmosis ones you push.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
come
good,
figure
yeah.
that's what it was. I know I'd
Hell,
seen him
even
do
if
the
I
video on one of them. That's what it was.
even if I wouldn't triple filter this water here, I still wouldn't drink the damn shit and thing from the tap. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what it was. A Rayo filter.
Yeah. Oh man, $100 just to get a gray filter. Oh man.
$100, $100 US. I don't know what the Irish money system's like. Wow, I'm gonna have to look that up.
They're on the euro is what they are. I got a friend who's over there in
Did Ireland end up joining the EU? I wasn't sure about that.
see, yeah, he's over in England, but they instead of going by the British pounds, they go by the the
Euro,
euro. Yeah.
which the euro usually runs just a little bit more than the dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, euros in Ireland.
I figured, yeah, they're in the euro. Right.
It usually runs between $1.05 and $1.10 for a euro.
And it's all Canada, US, Mexico. I think it's all of North America, Central America, and South America. That's not on the. It doesn't go with the euro stuff.
The euro is just for the European Union. That's their dollar.
Yeah.
Their their pound, their whatever, It's a euro. For any of the countries that are in the European Union.
And from what I hear, well, I keep hearing I heard from this one friend of mine that's over there in England. He said that he doesn't like the euros. He'd rather go by the British pound system, the pound
Yeah,
sterling.
England got out of the union. They went back to their own money.
Yeah, which I can't say I blame him none.
There was a big stink about that.
Yeah. Ow. Ow, ow. Damn, that hurt. Oh.
Oh, you're behaving just fine, Joanne.
You're just being
That's a,
yourself, that's all.
that's a commercial you were just talking about, right, Joanne? Yeah. Monkey butt powder. I think I've seen an advertisement on YouTube for that.
I'm on my computer. I don't have any of them commercials. I don't like them. I don't like none of the damn ads on my.
Yeah. The YouTube creators get paid just a few extra pennies if you watch the ads over, what they get paid if somebody uses Prime or whatever it is.
Yeah.
YouTube. They don't get paid quite as much when you use them. It's only a few pennies though for most of them.
Yeah, from what I heard right there, YouTube takes what was about a quarter or something like that. There, you don't get very much. like if you get $100 right there, you get about $40. They take the other $60.
Yeah, I've heard all kind of numbers, and I don't know which ones are true.
Yeah.
I've heard everything from YouTube takes 30% all the way up to YouTube takes 60%.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't ever want to be monetized, so I don't care. It would be nice if they paid the creators at least as much as YouTube pays, you know?
Yeah. But no, they won't do it. I'd rather go and keep the money for themselves. Pay you just what they feel like you should be getting. Is that what you should be getting? They think that you should be getting a certain amount, and they give it to you that much.
Man, I got set that bowl up. I got to put it down. Whoa.
Nothing much else going on. I've been 4 days, no mail out there in my box. And that's very, very, very unusual. Usually I get an ad, or sometimes I get a magazine, or I get a bill or something. But 4 days in a row, nothing.
I usually only take coffins once a week. Bank statement once a month. That's about it.
Yeah. I get my bank statement once a month also.
Although, for
And
me,
I get my
anyway,
bills.
every once in a while there is mail sent here for people that aren't here anymore.
Oh, tell me about it. I've gotten stuff for my mother. So what I have to do is I have to go and open the damn thing up. I have to look for a number. I call them up. I tell them, please take her name and this address off of your mailing list
Yep.
because she's no longer alive anymore. They say, oh, well, I'm sorry. I did not know.
And yet they sell it off to some other company, and that company calls you.
Yeah?
I cussed one out really good the other day. I'm sick and tired of it. I can't even remember this goofy girl's name. They keep calling for her. I've told a dozen of these stupid credit people calling that she don't live here. I've never heard of her. As far as I know, she's never even had this phone. Please take my number off your list. She's not here.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a hold of her here. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your boss's money. Take my name off your list. Well, they keep
It goes
calling.
in one ear and right out the other ear.
One called the other
You couldn't go
morning,
shopping.
and I cussed her out good. And 20 minutes later, another one called back, and I think it was the first one's boss. And I didn't even let her get beyond saying she was calling for that credit company, and I launched into it, and I was not nice.
Good.
I didn't even give her a chance to speak. I cussed her out and slammed the phone down.
Good.
I'm tired of it. I don't know who this girl is.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna find her calling her. You call her a billion freaking times, and you ain't gonna find her.
Yeah, sometimes I get a damn call for another joker. For some other dude right there. And I said, I'm sorry. That person does not have this number. Now I remember moving down here and I got my phone. One little gal right there. Oh God, she was rude to me. She said, I want to speak to your husband right now. You put him on the phone right now. I said, lady, I am a bachelor. I live by myself. I'm a male, not a female. Well, I don't care. I want to speak to your husband right now. I said, look, lady, take my name, my phone number off your list. She was some rude gal. I don't know who the hell she was. But oh God, she wanted. I could have gotten a hold of her. I could have wrung her damn neck royally.
Yep. He gets old real quick.
Yeah. Joanna, I got a lady friend of mine. Her name is Rebecca Temple. She's got a bunch of books that she's selling. And she's also got artwork too. Yeah. Here's one of her books right here that she's got out. It's on Amazon. If you go there, you can get a hold of it
Art,
there.
graphic art.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Got some real nice pictures in here. She does these all by hand. I got one of her pictures here. See if I can find a different thing in here. Oh, let's see, where the heck's it at? Oh, I know I got it in here. I know she sent me a picture here. I know it's in here. Yeah. I'm not sure which one of these ones it is right here. 22 it is here. But I've got the picture up down here. She's really neat, Rebecca is. Her name is Rebecca Temple. I don't know if you can see her picture on here or not, but this is her right here. I'm a moderator on her channel. She's really neat, Rebecca is. She's having some problems with her computer right there. Her what was it? She said her camera was not working and the mic was not working very good. So she didn't make any, so she couldn't hardly make very many videos. So what I did was I got a microphone for her. Then I asked her, do you need a camera? She said, yes, I do. So I put in my computer camera that I had for my other one. I put that in there and she's using it. I sent it to her right to her place.
I got a hell of a buzz going, George. Wow. I'm getting pretty tired too. I think I'm gonna end this live.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. You take care.
You get a whole lot of sleep the last 2 nights. Starting to catch up to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you go. So hey, you take care. Kendall.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay?
Thanks for coming up and for
Okay,
stopping by.
take care, partner.
Yep.
Take care, y'all. Bye.
Yep. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed, girls. I'm getting really tired. And thanks for stopping by, everybody. Owen, Lee, Joanne, everybody, Deb. Everybody. And I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day, Joanne. See you somewhere. Love you, Joanne. Take care of yourself. And good night, guys.